I hope you eat properly while away from the ship, Master. Perhaps I should create non-perishable meals to
You were going to abandon me. No questions, no chance to explain.
I wouldn't have let him take you. I was only trying to keep him off balance.
I saw how you looked at me. My parents were Sith, but the Emperor isn't my father. Child of the Emperor is just a title. I was taken from my parents when I was a baby. Raised in the Sith Academy with others like Valis. It was brutal.
You've been taught the ways of the dark side.
Sort of. Never been much of a student, and some things I'd rather forget. Every so often, the other children were taken to see our father. They came back different. Nobody ever remembered meeting the Emperor. One day, I realized I couldn't remember anything from the past week. They were doing the same thing to me.
I'm starting to understand. You escaped the Sith, didn't you?
Nobody treats me like a droid and gets away with it. I was still a child then. Small enough to stow away on a supply ship leaving Imperial space. Lived in lots of bad places until I met Master Kawix. She brought me to the Jedi. Changed my life.
That stupid old woman brought an enemy into our ranks.
She's not stupid. Maybe I'm not the best Jedi, but I'm no Sith either. I always knew sooner or later I'd have to come clean. Just hoped I could prove myself as a Jedi first. Now the Emperor knows where I am. The Sith will never stop hunting me.
Oh, dark
They'll take you over my dead body.
I can't figure you out. A minute ago you were about to abandon me here. I'm ready to tell the truth. To Master Kawix, the Jedi Council, everyone. No more secrets. We should probably let the General know he's not getting his Admiral.
Just keep them guessing.
The Admiral was never here, General. This was a trap.
Blast! I'm sorry for putting you in harm's way on a lie. It won't happen again. I'm afraid there's more bad news. Your Jedi Masters both missed their last 2 comm checks.
That isn't like Master Kawix. What planet did you send her to?
Tatooine. Master Orgus went to Alderaan. I need you to find out what's happened to them and our weapon labs.
Understood, General, but there's more to the situation. This trap was meant for my Padawan. Kira is a fugitive from the Sith. I've just learned she's a child of the Emperor. Does that term mean anything to you?
It means even you Jedi aren't immune to Sith infiltration. The mission's too important to be compromised. That Padawan needs to go.
We're reporting to the Jedi Council immediately. They'll know what to do.
Children of the Empire. What's next? Armies of DrSkeletor-plated rankers dropping out of the sky? May the Force be with us all. Barsuth, we're out.
Let's get this over with. Master Kawix and Orgus need our help. I'll be meditating in my quarters. Let me know when we're at Tython.
Yeah, your quarters is basically the front of the ship. Just looking at you.
You'll live.
Oh. The Jedi come.
Master Satil, my mission has become more complicated. Masters Orgus and Kawix have disappeared. I'm headed for Tatooine and Alderaan to find them. But first, my Padawan has something important to tell you. Kira?
I was born on Dromund Kaas. My parents were Sith. Ooh, much easier the second time. There's more, obviously.
I should hope so. Give me time to assemble the council. Most of us are still off-world.
And then my master convinced me to come here and tell you. That's pretty much everything.
We've heard rumors about these children of the Emperor before, but this finally confirms their existence.
Troubling that we never sensed the truth about Kira when Master Kawix brought her to us.
That makes her especially dangerous. She can't be allowed to remain free.
Kira's master should have a voice in this. What do you recommend?
Ooh. Do I go there? Ooh.
Arrest and interrogate her. Find out what she's still hiding.
Exactly. Contain the threat until we understand it.
Jedi are not jailers, Master Kaden. It's obvious she's told us everything she knows.
I reached out through the Force while Kira spoke. I detected sadness and confusion, not malice.
Yes. Despite her origins, I feel no trace of the dark side within her.
It's all here.
It was natural for you to fear our reaction, considering your upbringing. What's important now is that you leave your past behind and devote yourself to the Jedi. Can you do that?
I've been trying to ever since Master Kawix found me.
Kira's a good Padawan. I trust her with my life.
There you have it. I need no further proof of Kira's loyalty.
Agreed. And I believe the best course of action is to leave Kira where she is.
This is a mistake. If Master Kawix were here, she'd tell you the same.
Until she returns, this council's ruling stands. Kira is safest in your care.
When the Emperor's children hunt her again, what do you expect from me?
You must learn more. Seize every opportunity to acquire knowledge about these people.
If that's how I make amends, I'll do whatever it takes. I promise I'll make you all proud. Even you, Master Kaden.
You did well bringing this to us, but you should return to your mission. May the Force be with you on Tatooine and Alderaan.
Oh, let's get off this planet.
You were pretty harsh. If the Council had listened to your recommendation, I'd be locked up.
I was only doing my job, Padawan.
Your job. Right. Just so you know, I won't hold a grudge about this. Wouldn't be very Jedi-like. Let's get back to work, Master.
Yeah, I still got 800 with her. Yeah, we can talk.
wonder who you'd be if the Jedi hadn't taken you in?
Some days, I don't feel like a Jedi at all.
Been there, still going. Every day. I should be dead or worse 1,000 times over. The first months after I escaped Korriban? Exciting. Not easy staying alive when you're a 10-year-old Sith fugitive. No friends, no food, no home.
Leaving Korriban sounds hard enough. How'd you manage that?
Helps if you're small. A head for Imperial transport schedules doesn't hurt. One day, a big freighter dropped off slaves and left with a stowaway. Jumped ship on Nar Shaddaa. Spent 8 years sleeping in alleys. Good times. Finally got caught stealing a starship hyperdrive. Should have seen Master Kawik's face.
Hyperdrives aren't much good without a starship.
Flying's hard. Taking stuff apart and selling it, easy. Still remember when Master Kawix realized I was Force-sensitive and asked me to be your Padawan. It was... weird. Nobody ever gave me a choice before. Still getting used to that.
You should be comfortable with it by now. When did Master Kawix recruit you?
Couple of years ago. What can I say? Old habits. Point is, I know what I'd be if I weren't a Jedi. And I'm never going back.
No, don't open it. Don't open it. No. No. And there's another one.
You're not like most Jedi. That's a compliment. No offense to the Council, but if I stood around moralizing all day, I'd need a padded zero-G cell.
That's why you and I get along. We're not afraid of diving into trouble.
Trouble's only a problem if you can't handle it. Jedi need to get out more. Using the Force, it's fun. Mind and body supercharged. Everything's more intense.
I like intense experiences. How about a demonstration?
Whoa, tough guy. The Council would wag its finger at this conversation. Not that I care. Should probably get moving. Galaxy in peril and all that.
Another one.
That whole Jedi aren't allowed to feel emotions rule? I don't get it. Sure, anger's bad. Why cross off everything else? Anyone tell the troops they can't enjoy shore leave? Would we have a government if senators couldn't throw wild parties?
At least Sith are allowed to indulge themselves once in a while.
In the Empire, indulgence means a license to ravage, but you get my point. We're expected to throw ourselves into the fire? Fine, let us off the leash. No reason we can't live it up a little before we die.
You could start any time. Or do you like talking more than doing?
You asked for it.
Boom. Yes, I'm a chase.
See? I'm all about the doing. To be continued, tough guy.
Now let's go see our little T3 friend.
Evil doesn't stand a chance with the two of us around. Who's Shafu? I don't imagine he just decided to retire because you asked nicely. Don't be naive. As soon as Master Zalo was gone, Shafu went back to his slaving ways. Do you think Shafu had anything to do with Master Zalo's death?
That's enough teeth. That is right. Yeah. That's all. Yeah. Control level low, but I don't care.
General, I'm on Tatooine. Has Master Kawix reported in?
Negative. And before I brief you any further, I'd like to make something clear. Master Satele informed me of her decision regarding Kira. I don't approve. The Jedi Council may trust your Padawan, but that doesn't mean I have to.
No one expects blind faith from you, General.
Although a little might be nice.
Let's get on with this. Last we heard, Kawik secured our weapons research facility. She's missed every comm check since then. Enemy action is the most likely scenario, but on Tatooine, anything's possible.
I hope it's as lawless as Nar Shaddaa.
Outside the main settlements, the only laws are those of the wild. People vanish there all the time. Some are lost to the native sand people, others to natural predators. The rest, who knows? Dr. Godera will brief you on the weapons project. Doctor?
The research facility on Tatooine has created a device codenamed the Shock Drum. The weapon discharges massive ultrasonic vibrations into the ground. It damages enemy fortifications at a microscopic level, quite literally softening them up. The vibrations will cripple people if they're close enough. But that's not all. The shock drum eventually disrupts the planetary core. At critical mass, the core explodes.
Imagine what that weapon could do to the Imperial homeworld.
My sentiments exactly.
You're not in the business of destroying worlds. When the weapon's full potential became known, I halted testing. However, there's a fully operational shock drum prototype at our facility. If Darth Angral has captured it, the results will be catastrophic. With no word from the facility or Master Kawix, we must assume the worst.
I sense Master Kawix through the Force, but it's faint. I think she's dying.
Can you feel her surroundings? Where is she?
Not sure. Somewhere dark. It's taking everything she has to stay alive.
I don't have any Republic contacts there to assist you. You're on your own. Our facility is located in a remote part of the desert. I'm transmitting the coordinates. Good luck. Marsuthra, out.
The desert planet.